All right, we here. I got my man Rob, and we here with Hustlenomics podcast.
Yes.
Real estate podcast
Get
and all
it.
that. And he's gonna walk us through his deal.
What's up? This is one of my newest projects. I'm Robert Baker. I'm one of the franchise owners here in Houston. We buy ugly houses or home investors. This is 10806 Tupper Lake. It's kind of over by Lakeside Country Club off of Briar Forest. Beautiful tree-lined neighborhood. Everybody's real clean. Unfortunately, this was the one on the block that needed a little help, needed a little assistance. I acquired this through an attorney who called in. Basically, the house was in dire need of repairs. We had the downstairs remodeled during Harvey. It took on a lot of water. Unfortunately, where you see a lot of times is a lot of people try and cut corners. I walked in, I saw a bunch of the flooring was slightly bowed. 15 years of storm restoration contracting experience. I knew something was a little suspect, so I popped up a couple panels, and unfortunately, they did not replace a lot of the subflooring. So it was a pretty nasty scene under there, so we had to replace a lot of subflooring. I went in with a polished travertine all through downstairs. I got it through one of my tile liquidators. One of the biggest things when you're rehabbing a house is sometimes in a city like Houston, we're in the 4th largest metropolitan area in America. There are deals to be had in every nook, corner, and cranny around here. You just sometimes have to look hard. It's easy to run to Home Depot, run to Lowe's, but you're going to get retailed. So a lot of times you can go out there, your window, your tiles, you can find a lot of liquidators who buy overages in bulk, who are just holding on the product. You can find yourself some great deals. So I'm not going to tell you who I got it from or the price. That's my business to know. I'm just telling you, look a little further than you have to. Sometimes you can turn over some stones and find yourself some real deals. But we've got a beautiful 10,000 square foot lot right here. 4-bedroom, 2.5, sitting right about 2,400 square feet. Basically, it was a lot of lipstick. Over this window right here, we had an original copper cupola over the top of that, and basically that was all patinaed. Patinaed copper starts to look like the Statue of Liberty over time. We went ahead and painted over that because a lot of your modern buyers, they do not care about historical value. They want to see something new, something fresh. They don't necessarily care about preserving. As you can see, we went with some natural colors around here. Do all my paints through Sherwin-Williams. This one right here is agreeable gray, I basically use 2 grays: worldly gray, agreeable gray. Any of your paint schemes, any of your brick schemes, it's gonna flow naturally. It's not some bold color. Again, when you're flipping a house, you're going to the masses. Sometimes, you know, your opinions, what you value, isn't going to be necessarily that of the modern market. So whenever I'm flipping a house, I'm going to do the little extras that I like, that is going to accent my style. When I'm flipping a house, it's what's going to sell to the masses. What's you know, your turquoises and your accent walls, that's really cute, that's really nice. But if somebody's husband walks in, you know, you got to sell him too. Now, I'm a firm believer what sells in these houses is kitchens and bathrooms. So never skimp on your kitchens and bathrooms. I mean, that's where the family's going to spend the most amount of time, aside from the bed and sleep. So, you know, that's something that's very important to me. Why don't we go ahead and go inside, take a look at some of the stuff that's going on in there.
I like to say, man, you did a good job with the bathrooms and kitchens.
you have to. It's necessary. It's necessary. And so the tile I have, what I didn't pay for it, you're looking $5-6 a foot anywhere else. But this is a polished travertine. It gives it a marble type look. You know, I like light colors, keeps things open, airy. When you're using bold, dark colors, it closes everything in on the eye. Over here, we had your big bulky old spindles. The big solid white ones kind of flown with this. We put some wrought iron in here. Let's run upstairs. So all new carpet. Again, this is a carpet I got in from a liquidator who takes in, you know, overages for, this is actually a shawl carpet, which is very nice, great padding underneath. When you go into the bathroom here, again, this is what I'm talking about. Not nice accents. You don't want to skimp. And if you go here, these are the little things that I'm going to do. I'm going to take your tile all the way up the wall, walk on down there. It just gives you a little bit of extra feel, because this is at a different price point. When you get these houses north of $500,000, people want a little bit more. So let's take it back downstairs. As I said, the kitchens were actually done during Harvey, all the downstairs, but unfortunately somebody skimped on the work, so I went wall to wall tile. This is actually the paint that was existing, quartz that was existing. What I did is I came in, I didn't like the backsplash. Again, this is where everybody's going to spend the most amount of time. You know, you're going to have your living room area in here, but this is where people are coming from dinner every night. So the backsplash, I wanted it to flow with the paint. Just wanted a nice, not over the top feel, something that flowed. But here it is. This is my Tupper Lake property. Feel free to like it, share it, send it around. But this is Robert Baker with We Buy Ugly Houses, chilling with my boy Terrence, and happy to be with y'all today. Happy to drop a little bit of my jewels. So y'all have a blessed one.